These fragrances are staples in my collection. They literally made Bella's perfume diaries that you see today.
She's back. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. So on today's episode, I'm going to be doing something fun. I adopted this concept from one of my favorite romance movies, which is To All the Boys I've Loved. And I decided to inculcate my perfumes into this trend to pass out sort of a love letter to all the perfumes I have loved. This video is taking me and hopefully you on a wild ride on all the fragrances I have loved from when I started my fragrance journey. If you're an OG on this channel, you would recognize some that I have gushed about at a certain period of my life. So every fragrance on this list represents a certain period of my life, and this video is very nostalgic to me. So sit back, relax, take some popcorn and a glass of champagne. Let me take you through the journey of all the fragrances I have loved so far. Now let's start from the beginning. Armani by Giorgio Armani. This was my very first love at first sniff designer scent that I was completely obsessed with. Armani was what started my fragrance collection. I have repurchased this fragrance 3 times already. This was my last repurchase of Armani. I just keep it for nostalgic sake. I remember all the memories this fragrance gave me, and it will always be among my favorites for a very long time. It has blackcurrant, it has cassis, it has vanilla in it, so it's very sensual. Think of a boozy, fruity scent, such a unique, classy, feminine perfume that brings back so many memories. So my love letter to Armani is: you are loved, you are cherished, you are the beginning and start of something blossoming. Armani by Giorgio Armani. Now my second favorite that also started my collection is Olympea by Paco Rabanne. I remember wearing this countless times, millions of times, and getting so much attention from men. I became so obsessed. I bought this fragrance close to 5 times because it just kept finishing. I feel like it was just last year ending I got this bottle just to remind myself of my love for Olympea and how obsessed I was about this fragrance. It just made me smell very sensual, very delicate. It's like a beautiful vanilla scent with some deepness, probably from amber. It has this sexiness about it. It has a little bit of this tropical vibes. I'm sure if you smell all these fragrances, you kind of understand the reason why I just became completely obsessed with them. These fragrances are staples in my collection. They literally made Bella's perfume diaries that you see today. My love letter to Olympea is: you are soft, delicate, and you brought out the sensuality in me. Olympea by Paco Rabanne. Now the next one I'll be talking about is Baccarat Rouge 540. Yep. Before this fragrance became like everywhere, it was a staple, guys. It was an absolute love for me, and it was a compliment magnet. I remember very well that this fragrance was literally my signature scent, to the point where people don't even need to come into the room. They can smell me from far, or maybe if I have left the room, they would know that I just stepped in. I love this fragrance so much. I was recommending it to everyone. If you are my friend or my family member and I did not buy this perfume for you, you have bad character, because I bought this fragrance for everybody that I knew. If I was gifting someone something, I would buy you Baccarat Rouge 540. That's how obsessed I was with this fragrance. This is a sexy sponge cake fragrance with saffron that gives it airiness. It fills up the room, but it's not overpowering, it's not overbearing. It's such a delicate, sexy, sweet, powerful perfume. Before I started Bella's Perfume Diaries on YouTube, I was doing Bella's Perfume Diaries on IGTV, and I hyped the shit out of Baccarat Rouge 540. I think this is my 3rd bottle of Baccarat Rouge 540. I drained 2 full bottles of Baccarat Rouge, and it takes me back so much to my love for it. My love letter to Baccarat Rouge 540 is: your presence intoxicates my mind and keeps me at ease. Baccarat Rouge 540 from Mason Francis Court John. Now I feel like from this fragrance downwards, a lot of you OJs would know. The next one is Angel Nova by Mugler. Do you guys remember Angel Nova days? When I was gushing over Angel Nova. Still is one of my favorite fruity fragrances. It has a sexy raspberry, lychee, strawberry, fruitiness that just makes it very elevated, like an exotic fruity scent. This is one of those fruity fragrances that made me fall completely in love with fruity fragrances. And my love letter to Angel Nova is, you brighten my day, make me girly, fun, and alive again. And the next one after Angel Nova is Angel Share by Kilian. I was so obsessed with it that it made it to my fragrance of the year in, I think, 2022 or so. This fragrance was Love at First Sniff. Still Love at First Sniff. Before Angel Share even became popular and a lot of Arabian houses were duping it, I was obsessed with it. I was like, what thought process did the perfumer go through to create such masterpiece? I got this fragrance during Christmas season and it served perfectly as my Christmas scent. I took it home for the holidays and it just gave me that nostalgic feeling that I couldn't shake off. This just reminds me of Christmas, baking apple pies with some spices, cinnamon, boozy vanilla, taking some cognac, drinking, having fun, just happy that you have your family around and just enjoying the moment. My love letter to Angel Share is, you smell like angels dancing around me and I cannot shake this feeling of happiness surrounding me. Angel Share by Kilian. Now, the next one after Angel Share I became obsessed with is YSL Libre Intense. The very first day I wore this fragrance, I remember vividly, was for like a fellowship in church. Immediately I entered the hall. This fragrance filled up the whole room and everybody let it turn. This fragrance is a head turner, is a neck breaker, is a compliment magnet. I wore it for a date once and the guy just kept complimenting me over and over. So I just kept wearing it and became completely obsessed. This to me is a mix of lavender, orange blossom, and vanilla in heavy doses. And I love the intensity of this fragrance. This is one of the longest lasting ultra feminine perfumes. My love letter to YSL Libre is, your warmth cuddles around me and makes me feel comforted all day. Libre Intense by YSL. Now the next one I got after that is Fenty Eau de Parfum. When I got this fragrance, I was treating it like an egg. I was trying to put it on my shelf. It almost fell. The way my heart almost fell with it. After then, I started treating this fragrance like an egg, like my baby, literally. It's still my baby. This is a bright, beautiful blueberry scent with rose and patchouli. Everything blends into this fragrance to make it rich, classy, chic, feminine. I tried to find like an alternative to this fragrance, but unfortunately, till date, no brand has been able to dupe this fragrance to the T. I think Arabiat tried to dupe it with Blueberry Musk, but it doesn't come close. Even the Body Mist Dark Kiss by Bath and Body Works is like a watered down version. It doesn't come close to this. I'm completely obsessed with this. If you like the idea of a classy, chic blueberry, rose, and patchouli scent, you would absolutely love this. My love letter to this fragrance is, you bring out the femininity in me, you bring out the classiness in me, and I would forever have you in my arms. Fenty Eau de Parfum. Now the next one is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. I was obsessed with this fragrance so much that I got like a lot of dupes. I even got the intense version. I just couldn't have enough of it. This is my kind of floral scent. To me, this fragrance smells like a garden of roses with the stems, with the leaves, with the wet sand, everything mixed in. Is literally what this fragrance smells like. I'm so in love with it. The name on this fragrance describes it perfectly. The perfect floral scent that you need to try if you haven't tried it already. My love letter to Perfect is, you are perfect in all your ways and beautiful. You make my life perfect. Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Second to the last is Amouage Guidance. This one is very recent, so I'm sure a lot of you would know this. This fragrance was a discovery to me, a masterpiece that came at the right time because I was so done with new releases that were smelling regular. I needed something different, and this fragrance came at the right time. It's a beautiful nutty hazelnut scent with a spicy rose and rich patchouli. So it has this earthiness in it that gives it this richness, and that akigala wood just comes in to give it a little bit of greenness that adds this uniqueness to the fragrance. Till now, nobody has been able to dupe this fragrance to the T. You can tell that it was made with love, it was made with care, it was made with intentionality. I'm so sad that this fragrance has gone down so much. Maybe I would get the Guidance 46 next. I think I'll sample the 46 first before buying it because I heard it's a lighter version of this, and I don't know if that's what I want or not. My love letter to Amouage guidance is that it brought ground, steadiness, and uniqueness to my life, and I love it forever. Amouage guidance. Let me see how well you know me. Guess the last one in the comment section. I'll wait. And the last one is Burberry Goddess from the House of Burberry. This to me was love at first sniff. That bright ginger with the mix of creamy vanilla blends into this fragrance to make it very sophisticated, very classy, very feminine, very sensual. I don't think I would stop loving it. I've gotten dupes of this fragrance. I've gotten a backup of this fragrance. My love letter to Burberry Goddess is you came into my life with so much brightness and then warmed it up. That's what makes me obsessed about you. Burberry Goddess by Burberry. Now there you have it. To all the perfumes I have ever loved from when I started my fragrance journey till now. I would also love to add my current obsession, which is Yara Candy by Latafa, and I cannot have enough of it. But let's give the spotlight to my old days, to all the fragrances I have loved so far. This video was very nostalgic to me because each fragrance takes me back. I'm so happy that I did this video. I know I would always want to look back maybe in the next 10, 20 years to see if I still feel the same way about them. I'm sure I'm still going to feel the same way about them. I mean, look at Armani. Armani is more than 10 years since I started loving that fragrance, and it's still a huge love for me in 2025. So definitely, I'm sure I'm still going to love these 10 fragrances. If you're trying to understand my personality, or you want to understand what my fragrance journey is, or you want to know what kind of fragrances I get obsessed with, these 10, perfection. Have you tried any fragrance that I have mentioned here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Would you love to try any fragrance? Let me know in the comment section as well. I obviously have more fragrances that I love, but I decided to pick these 10 that I've been completely obsessed with and would still be obsessed with in 20 years to come. If you have any fragrance that you currently love or you're currently obsessed with, or that brings you nostalgia from way back, share with us in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.
Fuck that. Gotta tell him again, yeah?